So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Williams to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going for it himself. They wind up with a quality 16-yard pickup on that play. They get the first down, too.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going for it again. Defender is there to finally make the stop, but not before the play goes for 27. And that's going to earn Chicago the first down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Williams set to pass. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
I know I don't have to tell you, Kate. You call basketball for a living as well, and you know shooters got to keep on shooting. Quarterbacks, you got to keep on throwing. But boy, 0 for 4, this has been a surprisingly slow start.
This is Loveland working the right side. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Now here's Williams. And he'll give himself up to end the run. That's going to move to 6. Offense in a hurry up here. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. He's not going to get away from this. They're all over him. They drop him at the 33. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the Ravens' 33-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd, Williams. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Williams will look to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other. Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter. Ravens in possession. They have it on 2nd and short. Lamar off to play fake. Complete, Derrick Henry. A lot of space ahead. And he has him almost 30 yards on a big play. First down coming up.
A 28-yard gain. First down.
Yeah, I thought red zone jail.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And give him the first down drop. Great results. That snap goes for 17. Well, he's got his early highlights, Brock, but you know he wants to add a few more to that reel before this game wraps up.
There's no question about that. You want to get that century mark. That's a number that running backs are proud of, and stacking runs like that will sure help.
From the red zone on first. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Now a second down throw for Jackson. And that hit breaks up the catch, takes us to third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Yards to go.
This snap going to be our last before the 2-minute warning. Turning to Henry on third. And he gets forward for 3 yards as we reach our 2-minute warning. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Jackson trying to sneak it. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
First play of the drive, a run by Swift. Breaking through the 15, into the second level. And he's able to get this up to the 20-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Offense is set, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Going to run again with Swift. Has another lane. And he's all the way forward to the 37-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down. Now, he has taken this entire drive himself so far, Brock. Some assists, of course, from the guys up in front of him.
You'd be the first to give him credit, but he also knows when you get this going on the ground, it just sets the table for everything else.
That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. To the line they come, second down.
I'm tired of some good music on fucking Madden.
To throw is Williams. That's completed right side. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Now Williams. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up second down.
Now a second down throw for Williams. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there. But still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Williams hit, and that ball's out. The Ravens pick it up. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
When you choose not to slide as a quarterback, that's what can happen. And those Predators feel that prey, and they go after. Not only do they want to hit the quarterback, to hit him and knock the ball out, that is just a worthy celebration on that sidelines.
Lamar back to throw. Oh, enveloped by the defense. They get at the 32. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. Trying again following the sack. Lamar has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. And this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. LeJohntay Wester to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On second down, Jackson. And he goes down. The Bears got him. TJ Edwards. And now it's going to be 11 to go on this third down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Throw here, third down. And to the ground it goes, so an incomplete pass brings us to fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
And 6 at the 21-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Motioning the tight end left. Throwing on second, Williams. Hits his target in the end zone. Touchdown Bears. Luther Burden, a 21-yard effort. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. This one is up, and it is good. And that ties things at 7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Western on the return. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Jackson throwing here. And he's not going to get away. Pressure takes him down at the 19. T.J. Edwards. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's Henry running left. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Ravens' 22-yard line.
Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh, try forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series.
Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he will get this inside the 30.
Complete to Josh Quavis.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. They give right side to Henry. And he gets this forward to the 19. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust.
Yeah.
Right? As an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Another run for Henry. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out third down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on third down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
Running once more with Henry. Big gap up the middle. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? That's taking the lessons learned from your last defeat, that negative play, and putting it right into practice and fixing it. And this time, well, they get that push, they get that surge, and they get a first down.
From the red zone now. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play. Another chance at 6. It's second and goal. Jackson to throw it. He gets it away, but almost no power behind it. It's incomplete, and now it's third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Jackson has it, third and goal. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively, and they've made it fourth and goal. Here's Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. That one is good! And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, first and 10. Here he is to throw. That's complete. Cole Kmet. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
He'll look to throw it. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
That incompletion right there, Kate, it does stop the clock, and it gives you a chance. A chance to get in that huddle, regroup, and make sure you just fire your best shots here down the stretch.
Looking to throw it. Buying some time right. Pressure's going to get there, and he goes down. Roquan Smith. And that is not something this offense could afford, Brock. That's going to bring up fourth and long.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, well, he had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
From the pistol, Henry trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front,
Calm
but it also
down,
puts the
it's
defense in to be
preseason.
ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Y'all do suck.
They're going to pass it here. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Walker. A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And it still shows up as a victory for them, Brock, whether they score 50 or they have a rough day putting points on the board.
Scream or lie loud enough that someone will believe. It may seem fairly obvious, but I don't think you'd agree. Please refrain from thinking it's what got us in this deep. Yeah, there's a pattern from the past and it lives, it dies with me. Hey! Spinning all your rounds till you slip off track. Blame it someone else as you build your stack. Running the parade to the ground and back. Just a campaign that you feel attacked. Dream a lie long enough that everyone will see. The absence of conviction starts to rot out all your teeth. Shame there's not a muscle to filter out deceit. I'll fix that pattern from the past and it lives and dies with me. Venom brings a scar you can't heal fast. Pulling all your teeth won't change your past. Venom brings a scar you can't heal fast. Pulling all your teeth won't change your past. Damages have gone beyond all correction. Nothing you can do to hide your connection. Damages have gone beyond all correction. Nothing you can fix in the house of protection. That's right. Pulling teeth to cure the pain. Out of place I can't sustain. Losing sleep, out of frame. Stuck beneath the waves again, 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 again. Into the static, fade away, fade away. Into the static, into the static, fade away, fade away. Into the static, into the static, fade away, fade away, fade away. Into the static, fade
Regulators. We regulate any stealing of his property. We're damn good, too. But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the if you know what I mean, earn your keep.
Regulators! Mount up!
It was a clear black night, a clear white moon. Warren G was on the streets trying to consume some skirts for the E, so I could get some phones. Rolling in my ride, chilling all alone.
Just hit the east side of the LBC on a
mission trying to find Mr. Warren G. Seen a car full of girls, ain't no need to tweak. All of you search know what's up with 213.
So I hooked select on 2-1 and Lewis. Some brothers shooting dice, so I said, let's do this. I jumped out the ride and said, what's up? Some brothers pulled some shit, so I said,
These girls peeping me, I'm gonna glide and swerve. These looking so hard, they straight hit the curve. Want to bigger, better things than some. I see my homie and some suckers, all it is mixed.
I'm getting jacked, I'm breaking myself. I can't believe they taking Warren's wealth. They took my rings, they took my Rolex. I looked at the brother, said, damn, what's next?
And they all around, can't none of them see him if they going straight pound for pound. They want to come up before they start to clown. I best pull out my and lay them busters down.
They got in my head, I think I'm going down. I can't believe it's happening in my own town. If I had wings, I would fly. Let me contemplate. I glance in the cut and I see my homie Nate.
16 in the and 1 in the. Nate Dogg is about to make some noise. They dropping and yelling, it's a tad bit late. Nate Dogg and Warren G had to regulate. Explode. Now I'm switching my mind back into freak mode. If you won't skirt, sit back and observe. I just left a gang up over there on the curb.
Now they got the freaks, and that's a known fact. Before I got jacked, I was on the same track. Back up, cause it's on N-A-T-E and me, the woman to the G.
Just like I thought, they were in the same spot, in need of some desperate help. But Nate Dogg and the G-Child were in need of something else. One of them dames was sexy as hell. I said, ooh, I like your size. She said my chords broke down and just sing real nice. Would you let me ride? I got a car full of girls and it's going real swell. The next stop is the East Side Motel.
I'm tweaking into a whole new era. G-Funk, step to this, I dare ya. Funk on a whole new level.
The rhythm is the bass and the bass is the treble.
Chords, strings, we brings melody. G-Funk, where rhythm is life and life is rhythm.
If you know like I know, you don't wanna step to this. It's the G-Funk era, funked out with a gangster twist. If you like I, then you like every day. And if your is a buster, 213 will regulate.
Scream a line loud enough that someone will believe. It may seem fairly obvious, but I don't think you'd agree. Please refrain from thinking it's what got us in this deep. Yeah, there's a pattern from the past and it lives, it dies with me. Hey! Dream a line long enough that everyone will see. The absence of conviction starts to roy out all your teeth. Shame there's not a muscle built to filter out deceit. I'll fix that pattern from the past and it lives and dies with me. Into the static fade away.
show no pay stubs. He was talking crazy in them circles like I wasn't getting back to me. I turned a couple grapevines to it. Got the drop on me, I got it. Yo, homie Potty caught me at the poppy store and still ain't pop on me. I had the city lit into the cops on me. I get some oxtails out jail, it's a block party. Shoving through the lawyers like I know the law. And they be talking on recordings like I'm on a call. She wear them bands from the club like I order more. I'm going out, 40 cars pulling up, pulling out. Fake love on the headlines. Oh, what you say to me, say it to me, say it to me. Wake up when they bedline. Oh, what you say to me, say it to me, say it to me. I heard you talking to your man about me. Oh, what you say to me, say it to me, say it to me. And then they started making plans by me. Oh, what you say to me, say it to me, say it to me. I better not be dealing with no attitude. I ain't fly you out here just to hear I'm mad at you. I'm down, throw her in a bus lane. I don't wear my brother chain, I ain't what's her name. Don't let the woman put them planes with me. I need to listen anytime we in the same city. I made a dip alone, had me missing home in a different zone. I'm so good since I left that little Tiffy. Get the Lexus, the Lex, get the Tiffany. The women got the click, the key, the neck piece, 53. Go and mention me, but call it. What I say? What's Philly? Born and raised, 51, 48. Fake love on the headlines. Oh, what you say to me, say it to me, say it to me. Wake up when they bedline. Oh, what you say to me, say it to me, say it to me. I heard you talking to your man about me. Oh, what you say to me, say it to me, say it to me. And then they started making plans about me. Oh, what you say to me, say it to me, say it to me, say it to me, say it to me.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we're getting set for kickoff in here. Partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll work this forward to the 35. The rookie from Tennessee, there on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On second down, it's Williams. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 7 yards.
On the ground, here's Pacheco. He's got the first down. Past midfield. 18 yards on the pickup there, and a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Unfortunately, Mike, over my career, I've been in this guy's shoes plenty of times, probably more than I wish to admit. You take your eyes off the ball. You think about becoming a runner before securing the catch, and when you do that, you end up watching the ball fall to the ground.
Third down and 3 coming up.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
A slot man in motion right. Third and short yardage. Here's Williams. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown.
Williams pass. Complete to A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be caught. So the aggressiveness pays off right away. And just like that, the lead is 8-0.
Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He's to midfield. And he will be taken down. But what a run as he's able to get it across midfield.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Nussmeier going to throw on first down. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
You know, it's one of those throws that it almost seems like everyone in this stadium could see coming except the quarterback. And defender takes a little bit of a chance. He reads it right from the jump. Great break on the ball, Mike. And there's just nothing anyone else can do. They just can't catch him, and he's gone.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's to the end zone, intercepted. It's the former Cal Bear, Noel Williams.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Cam Little to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Evans. Crazy. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Their own 20-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Nussmeier from the gun. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the gun, it's Nussmeier. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one, and it's going to lead to 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go with Nussmeier. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. It'll be 2nd down.
It goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams on the run to the right. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Well, while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Here's Pacheco. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight. Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
And he will be taken down here. First quarter of play will come to an end. So after one, the Bucs have the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On 2nd down, it's Nussmeier. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. From the gun, here is Nussmeier. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's going to have a Ravens first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
49-yard line. A gain of a yard.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now, Nussmeier. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. On the bootleg, it's Williams. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield.
The ball just has to come out there, Mike. There's nowhere to go with it. Protection's breaking down. You either got to get that out to a check down, or you just got to throw it at someone's feet and move on to the next play.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Baltimore. Looking to throw. Nussmeier. Rolling right. Now he takes off. And you wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Nussmeier to throw on 2nd down. And that one incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
To the air, Nussmeier on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. That one incomplete.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
They'll motion the slot man right. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Man in motion, heading right. Williams to throw on second down. He'll air it out down the middle. That is hard. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 40 yards. And the Buccaneer first
They'll break
down.
the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Sampson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line.
To throw is Williams. Flush to his right. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Poston Loveland. Touchdown, Tampa.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
The Bucs will set up for
Williams.
the conversion.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points. Sometimes you can get a little carried away when you feel like things are going your way, and I think that's the case here, Mike. You get the touchdown. Now they're thinking, all right, let's get the ball right back to our offense. In this case, I think the aggressiveness ends up costing them.
On 1st and 10, Nussmeier. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And he'll be taken down as time runs out, and we've come to the end of the first half of play.
Cam Little to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing now, Nussmeier. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Throwing on 2nd down, Nussmeier. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A nice throw by the rookie from LSU. And he's got his team a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Center leads him to the line for 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Rookie out of Oregon. They're on the tackle.
He was brought down by Dylan Thieneman. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Here's Nussmeyer. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession. And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
They'll go, and here's Nussmeyer. Downfield for Njoku. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City.
And don't invite me to no threesome if I gotta do all this.
I'm currently pregnant with my 3rd baby.
On the ground, it's Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Ground game's going to need to be good. And they get 16 on the game's first play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Dart. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. In some rhythm, with drive rolling, here's another 1st and 10. Here's Brown. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of
2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
That's another.
I'm currently pregnant with my 3rd baby.
Oh, congrats.
Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 12.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. He runs with it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Ravens has it. And he'll be taken down, gets it beyond the 15-yard line.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on getting as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Nussmeier. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well defended there. Quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd and short, here's Nussmeier. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
And he'll get about 5.
Taken down at the 19-yard
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down. They'll run here with Brown. And he's in! Case Brown. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Ravens nothing. Chase McLaughlin.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Nussmeier. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raven 1st down.
1st down, Baltimore.
And no room to be found. We'll get this back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. They'll stick with him again. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Nussmeier from the gun. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
They'll indeed go with Nussmeier. That is over the middle and intercepted.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. And once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A carry here for Brown. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. Now facing 3rd down and 10. Throwing, Dart. There's a short one taken by Ingram. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
Throwing is Dart. That's caught once again by Ingram. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 36 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he's in. Alvin Ridley. Touchdown Steelers.
Well, you can't give any quarterback in this this league that kind of time, but especially not a quarterback at this caliber. I mean, he has time to click through his entire progression. It seemed like twice, and it's just not going to happen. Scramble drill, extended plays, virtually impossible for these defenders to stick with their receivers, and leads to an easy touchdown.
Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. From the gun, here is Nussmeier. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Now, Nussmeier. He gets this one complete to Pittman.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. QB will survey the defense on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again is Nussmeier. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. It was Jalen Watson who got the arm in there to break that one up.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing again, Nussmeier. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. Momentum building here. On this drive, they go again, 1st and 10. Now they'll pitch it out here. Strong running this inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake filled. First half continues.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Jalen Walker there to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
See what they have for 2nd and 7. To throw is Nussmeier. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And 7 yards to go.
Looking to throw. Nussmeier. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. One of the Steelers has it. And he'll be taken down. So now give him the ball in good shape off the turnover.
By the Steelers.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
It's a loss of a
Lost
yard.
one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
48-yard line.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he is out of bounds, but the fake worked, picking up the 1st down. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on 4th down. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Dart. And he scrambles here for about 5 yards. That will lead to a 3rd down.
He was brought down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Tataroa McMillan. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. McLaughlin now for the extra point. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. On the return, here comes Evans. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Nussmeier to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Trying to start this long road back. They've got a 1st down here. They'll try to run with their fullback. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. From the 41, Here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Nussmeier. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
To the air, Nussmeier on 3rd down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. It is Harold Landry working his way in for the sack.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Is a turnover on downs.
Alert, Panther.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. On play action, it is Dart. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Teteroa McMillan.
Man, I got this swag. My head not in my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head not in my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. When I serve, now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag, I'm clean like this detergent. No, by the zone, yeah, strong, and you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag, I'm clean like okay, I fall off in the club with a pocket full of bags. Big stupid friends like a wrapped up in saran. Swag super cool, blowing strong like a fan, and my chain shining hard. It just gave my neck a tan.
Thank you. All of my kids have this.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And that's the way to start this game. Give them 8 on that first offensive snap. Pinned down deep on your own side, Brock. You know what that defense... Stick it to you, but they still found a way to find a little running room there.
You spent quite a bit of time really in training camp. Not in season as much, Kate, but in training camp working on this backed-up situation. And that's exactly what you want. You want to see the ball matriculate forward. And to do it on the ground, even better.
The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Nussmeier. That's complete. David Njoku. He's got about 8 yards as he's taken to the ground. That's going to set up a Ravens first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Turn into their rookie from Texas State here for the first time. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk at 2nd down. Now, you take these types of results as early wins in a game, Brock, both in getting their running back started and getting your guys to start winning that battle up front, too.
Moving a man against his will and doing it right from the jump, that often portends to good things offensively.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, here's Nussmeier. On the move, headed right. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I don't mind that call at all, Kate. A little RPO there on a 3rd down situation, but they went to the run, and they just couldn't get enough.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. This is Nussmeier. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
First down now, ball at the 33. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Nice work there to cancel out the penalty and then some. That's 9 yards, 2nd and 6 coming up. Already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Looked like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel, doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards. Keep your opponent off guard.
Contact is there. That's going to break up the catch. Incomplete pass.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Pass complete to Robinson. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking. Score stays at 6-0. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Messmeyer to the air. And he can't hang on. The catch was there for him, Brock, but his hands took that one off, so the incompletion means a 2nd down.
I can promise you that is a throw. As a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
They'll run now on 2nd down. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
QB sneak coming. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. Our score, 6-0. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. And facing 4th down, they're leaving the offense out there. They're going for this. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 from the 32. Here's a counter give to Robinson. Robbed by the 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 30.
Here's Williams. Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway and break that up. 3rd down now after that incompletion. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Chased out to his right. He finds Worthy, complete. And they're going to stop him, but he's got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Bears 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Robinson. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. The Bears on top here at Soldier Field. Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Here's another for him. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. They'll get a couple, and now they face 3rd and goal from the 6.
a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
3rd and goal, it's Williams. Caught just shy of the goal line. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Chicago. Jamison Williams, a 6-yard score. Santos now for the extra point. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark, because this one is up and through.
Makes the score Bears 13, Ravens nothing.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Look in his eyes, it's Nussmeier. Escapes the pocket. And they're going to get there and bring him down. That's just inside the 10-yard line. Montez Sweat. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Nussmeier now on 2nd and 10. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long for him here. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Punt taken at midfield. And a nice return. Has him looking at a very short field now.
The Bears take
Approaching the final minute here before halftime.
at the 34-yard line.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. 1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
To throw is Williams. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. Escapes a defender. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
15 yards. That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Ingram's got another one. And in. Touchdown Bears. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Evans now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Nussmeier on second. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Bears will begin the fourth quarter with a football following the interception.
Come on! Come on! What y'all really want? What y'all really want? DMX! Come on, ride! Hey yo, what's my name? DMX, and I be the best. You see the rest? They looking like they need a rest. One more time! I'ma spit at you some hits that's gonna get at you and be messing with your mind. Stop talking quick. You out there running your mouth, really don't know who you with. Here we go again. How many times do I have to tell you rap cats I have no friends? You still acting up. Running around here like some brand new chicken. It's about to get game. Don't stop. Still getting down for whatever, whenever. That's why this joint is hot. Can't keep it real. Now, some of us do, but most of us don't. That's just how I brother feel. I said, my people that'll keep you looking see-through if ever you try to creep through. DM, ask one that we got it, come and get it, player, we with it. All you gotta do is say it, baby. Ride on. What y'all really want? What y'all really want? DM, ask one that we got it, come and get it, player, we with it. All you gotta do is say it, baby. Ride on. What y'all really want? What y'all really want? You still playing games. You gon' think it's a joke until they no longer remember your name. That's how we make cowards in there. Never coming back. Last time you saw that kid, the last time you see that kid. In a minute, you're gonna have grandma being the only family member. Bust. But I'm always down for the one-on-one. Dog, life. We gonna get to the bottom of it.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. So good to have you here with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson getting set for kickoff here. Greg, no matter how many ways we look at this game, it always comes down to one stat, doesn't it? How you take care of the ball.
Yeah, it's just so crazy, Mike, that every single week, no matter how complex these matchups get and how many factors there are to determining who wins and who loses any game in the NFL, at the top of the list, the most important metric that everybody studies, can you protect the ball on offense and can you take it away on defense? And I don't think today's matchup is any different. Can you be aggressive and take care of the ball? And on defense, if you get your opportunity to take it away and give it back to your offense, you've got to make the play.
Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target.
17 times.
Lead to a second down. They'll go play action here with Dart. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, LA. On the play fake, here's Dart. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. A play fake, now Dart rolling to the left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and Tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Now he'll work his way out right. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Here's a first carry for their running back. Nothing. Net at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down. They'll run it on the inside handoff. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. A pickup of 14 on that ball. 1st down, Baltimore.
You can't pass, buddy. You got to resort to the run. The passing lanes are fucking strapped.
And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. This drive rolling now, another 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
At the 14-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw, it's McCarthy. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
I I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd down and 9. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Over the middle. It's intercepted. And good running on the return. That'll help him out as the ball right around the 45-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Off the bootleg, here is Dart. Open right side is likely. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Two minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's caught by Harrison right side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Open man, A.J. Brown's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Here's 1st and 10. To the air again goes Dart. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Dart gonna throw it again. Inside the 10, it is caught.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
On fourth down, here's McCarthy. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Escaping to his left. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
I know what you were doing, bro, so don't like get excited. They're like, oh, I faked it. Want to make you feel good about yourself for just a little bit.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Trying to find David Njoku.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make better decisions here in the second half.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. So, on 4th down, the Ravens send Ryan Eckley on to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Past midfield. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. On 1st and 10, the ball's out. And it looked like one of the Rams got there first, and indeed, LA will keep the ball. 2nd and long coming up. Here's Dart. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself. And he is out of bounds at the 45. 16 yards and a solid start to the half with a 1st down.
And the Baltimore 1st down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Foye Olufin with the play.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Now McCarthy. The pressure gonna cave in on him. He will go down.
An 11-yard loss on the
So
play.
backed up
Brings up
after
third
the sack,
down.
and now it's 3rd and long. Here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags.
Incomplete from the
It's going to be
contact.
4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Dart. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On the play fake, here's Dart. Moving outside the pocket, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And this is not gonna be enough.
The fact that your guy like got off that thing makes me feel like he's in some broken ass fucking glitched playbook or plays, bro. 'Cause that's crazy.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And he's going to be out of bounds at
Stick
the
work, bro.
41.
He's your
Big start to this drive with a gain of 26.
I think I'm actually playing against somebody with like a brain.
Simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Now a run on 1st down. And he finds a little bit of space.
26.
He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
How many examples? Your voice probably.
2nd and 6. At the Rams' 36-yard line.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
Now a handoff, running right. Oh, yeah.
That was not a smart play at all. This guy is literally the most retarded fucking Madden player in the literally fucking world.
Good for a Ravens 1st down.
No
So
fucking
often
brain.
we think 3rd down, pass. But in this case, they keep the ball on the ground, kind of flip the script a little bit, keep defenses guessing throughout the game, and it leads to a big pickup.
And he will win the race
The
to
crazy
the
no
ball.
call
He's in.
holding at the end there. You can't just fucking pancake somebody in there. I guess.
When you start talking about the
You suck, by the way, bro. You're run made, bro. You have no passing game. Your passing game is literally fucking terrible.
The ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact.
You have no passing game at all,
talk
zero.
enough about is patience, understanding the
Now I'm gonna dice your shit up and change my defense to block your run since you can't fucking pass.
What hole to hit, and I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes
Mason, the Titans aren't gonna run or pass. They
next thing you know, he hits his
don't
head on
want
the
to play
goalpost.
football.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Dart. Got a man. That's Rasheed Rice. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Complete to Rasheed Rice. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Jacob will get it to start the 4th quarter. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
1st down, Rams.
They'll run the toss to Jacobs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Rams 1st down. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd down, 8 for the 1st down. They'll go with Jacobs. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Gonna lose a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
That is caught back corner of the
Bet you
end
like
zone.
that one, you fucking dumb little bitch.
Touchdown, Los Angeles. Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good, and the Rams will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Ravens 7. Jake Elliott set to kick
So the
off.
lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard
Here's 1st
line.
down. They'll drop to throw. Moving left, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Javon Hargrave. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. On second down, here's McCarthy. Javon Hargrave. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Screamers, bro. Screamers.
They'll stick to the ground. Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job on the defense, and it's 4th down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look.
Yeah, get that weak ass shit out of here, little bro.
Regulators. We regulate any stealing of his property. We're damn good, too. But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the, if you know what I mean, earn your keep.
Regulators! Mount up. It was a clear black night, a clear white moon. Warren G was on the streets, trying to consume some skirts for the E, so I could get some phones. Rolling in my ride, chilling all alone.
Just hit the east side of the LBC on a mission trying to find Mr. Warren G. Seen a car full of girls, ain't no need to tweak. All of you skirts know what's up with 213.
So I hooked a left on 21 and Lewis, some brothers shooting dice. So I said, let's do this. I jumped out the ride and said, what's up? Some brothers pulled some, so I said, I'm stuck.
Since these girls peeping me, I'm gonna glide and swerve. These looking so hard, they straight hit the curve. On to bigger, better things than some. I see my homie and some suckers all in his mix.
I'm getting jacked, I'm breaking myself. I can't believe they taking Warren's wealth. They took my rings, they took my Rolex. I looked at the brother, said, damn, what's next?
They got my homie hemmed up and they all around. Can't none of them see him if they going straight pound for pound. They wanna come up real quick before they start to clown. I best pull out my and lay them busters down.
They got in my head, I think I'm going down. I can't believe it's happening in my own town. If I had wings, I would fly. Let me contemplate. I glance in the cut and I see my homie Nate.
16 in the and 1 in the. Nate Dogg is about to make some turn. They dropping and yelling, it's a tad bit late. Nate Dogg and Warren G had to regulate. I laid all them busters down, I let my explode. Now I'm switching my mind back into freak mode. If you won't skirt, sit back and observe. I just left a gang of over there on the curb.
Now they got the freaks, and that's a known fact. Before I got jacked, I was on the same track. Back up, cause it's on N-A-T-E and me, the Warren to the G.
Just like I thought, they were in the same spot, in need of some desperate help. But Nate Dogg and the G-Child were in need of something else. One of them names was sexy as hell. I said, ooh, I like your size. She said my chords broke down and just sing real nice. Would you let me ride? I got a car full of girls and it's going real swell. The next stop is the East Side Motel.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson up here in the booth. Greg, we've looked at this matchup, talked about the offenses, the defense. It feels like a tight one, and usually what does that mean? Special teams could be a big factor in who gets out of here with the double.
Each week when we come into these games, Mike, we probably do a disservice to just the importance of how much special teams plays a factor in deciding the outcome of these games. And you're exactly right. When teams find themselves very similar on offense, very similar on defense, all the metrics, all the stats, can you find an advantage, even the slightest one, in the kicking game, the return game, generate a turnover or a big kick return? Sometimes that little slight advantage is all you need to tip the scales in your favor.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. On the ground, it's Irvin. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7. They'll go again here with Irvin. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. Right back to Irvin. And he will have a Packers first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on third.
All runs here to start this game, and this defense, they were nearly up to the task, trying to force a 3 and out, get off to a good start, but this running back, he had some other plans here, Mike, and he's going to pick up that first down.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboom. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Packers. Will Lutz now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And look out there. Upended at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
See what they have for 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play there for Baltimore. 31 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. On 1st down, here's Irving. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 13 yards.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. From the shotgun, it's Williams. We'll go right back to Bowers. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Ravens have come up with the football. We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. So that'll move them back half the distance, and they'll try it again. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. Big opening up the middle. Still on the move. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. A big play after being backed up. 68 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Right back to the fullback. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
And they won't get another play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. We'll come back to Baltimore. After this, it is 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. It was Jalen Watson who got the arm in there to break that one up. 3rd down and 9. They'll try to get this one on the ground. So the drive bogs down here, and Jesse Mitchell will send out the field goal unit. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Ravens are on the board. It's 7-3.
You know, if it's 4th and 1, 4th and 2, you're at least entertaining the thought of going for it. But I think with what they were remaining left there, half winding down, I do think I'm okay with Dare taking those points.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. So they have it 2nd and 1.
Calvin Ridley. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run with Irving. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. They send Ridley in motion. On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. And that is incomplete.
So I don't hate this call, but you think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. To throw is McCarthy. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession.
Intercepted by the Packers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. He's going to try it here again. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
And this is the tricky element of these deep balls, Mike. You want to hit the guy in stride. You want the touchdown. You want the beautiful highlight play. But sometimes you're better off underthrowing a receiver than you are overthrowing them, because as we see time and time again throughout the league, an underthrown deep ball, more times than not, leads to a pass interference call.
And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Flush to his right. That is caught in the end zone. He's got it. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Green Bay. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers extend their advantage to 14-3.
Ravens 3.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime. And the kick's away. On the return, here comes Evans. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
On first down, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. He's close to a first down. The gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a
From
yard.
the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. Here's McCarthy. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll try to run with their fullback. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Zach Sealer on the stop. A gain of 2.
From the
Brings up
35,
second and
here's
8
2nd
at the
and 8.
Packers' 35-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down.
24-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Christian Benford brings him down. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Now McCarthy. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
That is hot. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Ravens. offense staying put. They will go for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. This one taken at the 10. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he will dive into the end zone. 88 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown, Packers.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Packers will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Evans. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
Now a handoff, running right, and the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd down and 6.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. He'll look deep for Pittman. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Is a turnover on downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's to the left side, caught by Ridley. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the 3rd. Here's a 2nd and 6. Disley is the man in motion. Irving now gets it to start the 4th. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
A play fake, and he'll throw with Williams. Forced out left. That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. A give. This is Irving. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
To throw is Williams. Out to his right. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw, exiting the pocket right. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Calvin Ridley, touchdown Packers. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Oh, this is a push. He missed it. No good. And that'll keep the score right where it is.
Will Lutz set
The
to
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
His drive will start on the ground, and he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line, a pickup of 7. Second down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's caught. It's Evans. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Baltimore.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw, it's McCarthy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again is McCarthy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the 1st down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. It's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. Center leads them to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. This one from 41 yards out. And that is no good. He missed it, and this will remain a 3-score game.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field, you're hoping that next possession has a different result.
And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. A play fake. Now Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They were the aggressors.